Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with my take on Carolina-style barbecue sauce. And this style of sauce is known for its vinegary, peppery characteristics. Sometimes mustard, sometimes not mustard. Depends on what part of the state you're from, I guess. I've never been there. And here we go. Now, because I'm using apple cider vinegar as my acid in this sauce, I decided to cube up one green apple, and with just a little bit of oil, maybe a half of a teaspoon, I just started to caramelize that a little bit in a saucepan, to which I added a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. By the way, yes, I should have used the freakishly small wooden spoon here. Why didn't I? I'm so mad, but it's too late. So we're just going to cook it like this over medium heat for like 2 minutes until the sugar started to boil and bubble, just like that. And at that point, we're going to add our apple cider vinegar. I'm going to bring that to a simmer. I'm going to lower the heat to very low. I'm going to cover it, and we're going to cook that until the apples basically just fall apart. And to help things out, I just used a potato masher to keep crushing them and smushing them until, like I said, they basically just disappeared into the vinegar. So I'll be honest, I didn't really time that, but I think it took about a half hour. All right, I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm going to add lots of black pepper, lots of red pepper flakes. Okay, these Carolina vinegar-based sauces are quite liberally spiced with pepper. And then the only other addition here is yellow mustard. Do not use good stone ground brown or Dijon mustard or anything like that. I want you to find yellow prepared mustard. The cheaper, the better. In fact, if you can find generic mustard, use it. Okay, so once the mustard is in there, we are basically done with the sauce. And yes, that is the worst looking thing you've ever seen. True. Okay, so we do have one small minor step left, and that is to blend this completely smooth. Okay, so throw that in the blender. We want to liquefy that. We want that mustard emulsified in there. We want that apple just completely smoothed out until we have something that looks like this. Way better looking. In fact, pretty good looking if you ask me. And what are we going to do with this? So many things. We could use it as a condiment, of course, just straight like that. But it's also great as a basting sauce like you'd use other types of barbecue sauce. And of course, the same system applies. We're going to brush this on at the end of the cooking so it doesn't all burn. So these pork chops were very close to being done. I brushed it on each side, and it really did work beautifully. By the way, those are molasses brine pork chops, which I will demo in another video, so stay tuned. These Carolina-style sauces are so intensely vinegary and peppery, and in this case a little mustardy, that you don't need a lot. Okay, so you just see me drizzling on a little bit there, a little bit on top. Perfect. And it really works so well, that sharp, peppery bite, just counteracting that smoky, rich, fatty meat. What a perfect combination. So there you go, a little change of pace from our usual tomato-based barbecue sauces. I hope you give that a try. All the ingredients are on foodwishes.com, as usual. And as always, enjoy